Hi, my name is Eric, and I just want to give a quick rundown of my experience in the Lurong Challenge. This was my first challenge that I've competed in. Competed in Masters Division, and I'm in the Southern region. Even before the challenge, I'd say a year and a half, I've been eating paleo. I'd say about 80-20. I will say that 2 weeks leading into this challenge, that 20% got pretty loose. So I knew going in from eating paleo 80-20, I knew going in the big struggle would be food prep. And it's more of a challenge, not a struggle really. Just it takes planning, and it takes effort and a little bit of thinking ahead of time. My wife and I both work 40-hour week positions. And we have a child that's in sports, so we live the busy parent lifestyle. This is possible if you're one of those people that just feel like you don't have time because you're either working or running your kids to sports. We just set a time aside. If we could, we shopped on Saturday and we food prepped on Sunday. That was our plan. We used the website quite a bit for recipes, and we also did a recipe or a meal swap at our box, so that would be something I would recommend. For anyone that didn't do that this time, next time, organize a meal swap where you cook one meal, and if you have 10 people participate, then you get to take 10 meals back home with you. So that kind of relieved at least 1 week of not food prepping. There was a couple weeks where we had family events, and we didn't get to do the shopping Saturday, prepping Sunday. Those weeks, couple of weeks were stressful, just because it was just to fly by the seat of your pants. Try to eat compliant any way you could. So we did it, but it was stressful. And I would say that if all 8 weeks were fly by the seat of your pants, I just don't see how I would have made it through. I probably would have given up. So planning is the key, and food prep as well. Just setting aside the time, to do that. What we did to make it a little bit easier is, we found just a few dishes that we liked. Now my wife didn't compete, but she did eat the same food I did. But we just found dishes that we liked and try to find 3 or 4 that we liked, and we just kind of stuck with those, and we got better at prepping them, prepping that dish, and by the as you get into it, food prep seemed to go a little bit smoother. Everybody knew what their job was for that dish, and how to make that. So that's what we did. So we didn't have a huge variety, but there was some variety, and we got some recipes off the website, the Lurong site, that were good. The avocado meatballs were probably one of our favorite recipes from the site. As far as missing bread and dairy and things like that, didn't really miss it that much. Like I said, eating paleo at least 80% of the time for the last little while. I've got past those. I've already got past those cravings, so that wasn't an issue. As far as I didn't take any supplements. I didn't take the Lurong Essentials. I probably will try that next time. As far as supplements, I just fish oil and protein after workouts. We did that. I enjoyed the workouts. I enjoyed the competition. I enjoyed looking at the website and seeing where I placed, in my division and in the Masters division and in the region. So that was good. I think Lurong does a good job at that. It's neat to see how other people are doing as well. So that's kind of cool. I would definitely recommend someone doing the challenge, especially if you've never eaten this way before, if you've never taken on paleo, it's definitely a good experience overall, and just to feel the difference when you come out on the other side. After a few weeks of getting through some cravings, just how much better you do feel. Didn't feel like I got a whole lot stronger during the challenge as far as strength wise, but I did have an endurance race that I had last year, and I wasn't eating completely clean then, and I was training a whole lot more then. Where this year I did not train as far as endurance goes. All I did was CrossFit, and if the endurance race was running, and the only running I did leading up to this endurance race was if the WOD had running in it, I would do that. But during this race, I felt a whole lot stronger with my endurance. I was able to keep a faster pace than I did last year, and I was able to hold that pace longer. So as far as strength goes, I didn't feel a big difference, but endurance, I really felt like it gave me that just extra kick, extra step, just extra energy. And I know it had a lot to do with less training and more how you feel your body. So I'm looking forward to continuing that. But yeah, I would suggest anybody doing it, and it's been a good experience overall. I enjoyed it. Thanks.